Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Dead State Reanimated. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we take a lot of the stuff that we got from in here. And after everything was said and done, after everything I looted off camera in between episodes, I will show you my trunk right now. So my trunk has got a lot of stuff. Yeah, a lot of stuff, and since we're gonna be able to use this inventory, I've decided to go with the heavy-ass armor for my guys right now. So we're gonna protect ourselves properly from now on this run anyway. Yeah, so they're equipped with SMGs because they are essentially 9mm pistols, except they only work in burst. So as a sidearm, I think it's gonna be better. It's gonna use ammo, but we do have a lot of ammo, so it should be okay. So yeah, today we're not going back right now so at the beginning of the episode, I mean, we're not going back to town. We're not going back over there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go north, and hopefully we're gonna find another location. We're not going down there immediately. We're gonna go over here because I think that's where we're gonna find the the companion that I was talking about before. So I'm gonna save here, make sure I can save scum well and proper, and we're gonna use the car to the best of our abilities. A Soaring Eagle Resort. I think it's this place. I can't be sure though. I can't be sure. Let's go. You notice the description there? There are no witches, werewolves in this game. Sorry. Okay, yeah, there are no witches or werewolves. There are. Oh, I remember this place. It's a nice resort. I don't think it is here that we're gonna find anybody. So let's go on a hunting run. We don't have any melee characters, so I don't know how it's gonna go. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. So we got Renee here, we got some fuel right there. She can't really carry anything because she's too overburdened with all her armor and all that sort of stuff. So it's gonna be interesting to carry around all the stuff that I find. Oh man, I can't even carry. That's 1 gallon of fuel and she can carry that. But at least we're protected. At least we're protected. Now, I might be mistaken. This might be what I want. Because there are no zombies outside. That's a good sign. That's a fantastic sign. Every time we don't see zombies, it's either people inside, and speaking of which, you still need to deal with the bad cops, right? I think so. We still haven't gone up there, and we're going up there. So it's either people inside, bad people, or good people. Let's see. This place does look very peaceful. Hello. I was right, and then I was wrong, and then I was right again. Yes. Jennifer! What is up, my girl? Hey, are you here to rescue me? Is it over? Oh, it's not over, but I can get you out, if that's what you want. It's such a relief to see other people after so long. It's been weeks. I never even really knew what was going on, just that I was supposed to leave the supply room because it was dangerous. Did my parents send you? They must be worried sick about me. Or was it Jeff? Is he okay? So I hate to break it to you, they're probably dead by now. No, I don't think so. No, the phones don't work. They can't call me. I know they're somewhere safe. I don't know where, but I know they are. Why would I even think that? Well, I'm your son from the future. Well, because everybody is dead, and their corpses get up and kill the living. I don't know what to say. That's crazy. But that look on your face, is it really true? And it explains why no one came for me. I can't let myself get worked up about that, though. I'm just happy that someone is finally here. My name is Jennifer. Thank you for finding me. I'm sure you had a worse time than me in the last few weeks. Yeah, nice to meet you, Jennifer. We have a shelter with other survivors. Would you like to join us? Can I? Yeah, it'll do me a lot of good to be around other people. It's just so overwhelming after being alone for so long. Yeah, well, I just need to finish grabbing supplies and then we'll go. I'll grab a bag and help out. Thanks again for finding me. I'm so grateful. Yeah, no thank you for not being weird or pulling a gun on me. Never mind, let's go. Yeah. Okay, I did hear somebody cough. That's never a good sign because it might be a zombie. I hope it's not, but I think we're safe here. I think we're safe. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna get everything that I can, and that's gonna be quite a bit, hopefully. Let's just do it on camera because there might be zombies. We got some data items. I still need to take care of that, by the way. And that's probably going to be this episode because we're going to get new guys, or new girl. And we're going to get all the weapons. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. When we come back home, it's going to everybody's going to cheer. There's going to be fireworks. There's going to be babes in bikinis and airplanes flying over, like F-22s in formation. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be so immersion breaking, it's not gonna even be funny. Well, I don't want that crappy thing. Okay, so what do I want to... What can I drop? Massive hiccup, of course, because my hiccups hate me. My diaphragma. I still don't know how to pronounce that word. Should check it up. Google Translator is your friend for that. Anytime you don't know how to pronounce a word, it doesn't matter if you're a native speaker. Sometimes native speakers don't know how to pronounce certain words, like pamphlets. Yeah, pamphlet, that's not how it's pronounced. But I recently learned about that some people don't know how to pronounce pamphlet. But yeah. Yeah, Google Translator, it helps you. You just put it in there, and there's a little button, and it says, I think, read out loud or something. And it works for a lot of languages as well. Some of them are a little bit better. English is pretty good, actually. English is pretty accurate. Although, from my experience, we're getting a bunch of stuff. This is really good. From my experience, actually, this is going to be fantastic because it's going to make up for the lack of morale items that we didn't got from that other place. So, oh man, that's really heavy. Is that flour? That's actually not that bad. It's not that bad of an item. I don't think I can carry even one, though. Yeah. But yeah, this is going to be good. So, what was I saying about that? I lost my train of thought, as I usually do. Well, not usually, but I sometimes do that. But yeah, Google Translator, it helps. It helps. So let's get out here and... oh, man. Is that something for me? That's something for me. There's no zombie in there. Now, there is no guarantee that we're not going to find a zombie in here. So, she said it wasn't safe. So, somebody must have, I don't know, told her that it wasn't safe. Like, where are they now? Why didn't they come for her? Did they forget? Did they die? Did they become one of them? I guess those are answers that are not going to really be answered in the immediate time. So I can carry up to 90 now? Yes, that's really good. That's really, really good. We got a TV stand over here with a book. So get out of there. Now, why do I have such a bad memory from this place? Why was... I think it might have been because of the heavy stuff that I need to carry over to carry out. But it's going to be fine because we have the car. So even if we run out of space, which we're about to. There we go. I think I'm just going to get this one for her. Oh, man, that's really heavy. I don't think I need that. That's for upgrades. I'm pretty sure I don't need that. So let's go back to the car and let's come back here again. But yeah, somehow I have a bad memory of this place. Yeah, bad memory is probably not the word or not the sentence that I'm trying to say. Like, I don't remember this place with fondness. That's what I'm trying to say right now. Yeah, but trunk, of course, is gonna be really, really good for just taking care of everything. So put that in there. Everything goes in there like so. There we go. And now I need Renee to do the same. She doesn't actually carry anything. I need you to do the same. 2 antibiotics. That's really good. The food is also good. We got this is good. This is good because it's gonna basically mean that okay. So we have 20 more pounds worth of stuff that I can get in here. It's not gonna be okay. So 10. Can I get 10 of those in there? 10 right there, and just carry those. I think that's gonna be no. It's too much. How about just one of these? Nope, too much. Okay, carry one. And now this thing. Okay, we're good. Let's go back. But yeah, the trunk is really, really helpful. But we didn't really get... The thing is, we didn't really get any food. We're just from the other place. We basically got weapons and ammo, which is really good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm really, really happy to have that, but it's just no food. So did I get these? I think I got both of them. Got that toilet right there. Yes, sure. Okay, let's go this way. So be on the lookout for zombies as well. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a cactus. Okay. Kind of look like, I don't know what it looked like some sort of ball or something where you could play with or something. I don't know. Okay, let's get in here. I don't think we need the DVD player. I think that's for... I think we got 2 of them already. And I think that's for the leisure room that we need 1. I guess having spares doesn't hurt, right? Let's get in here. A luxury bath collection. Man, we're living the high life right now. Living the high life. Okay, so everything is good. And I think that's going to be the end of this map. And I think that's also going to be the end of this journey. Because we are kind of hurting. Literally, we're also hurting for space. This mini fridge over here got some stuff, and I excuse me, and I think this thing is still gonna be lootable. Oh, I didn't come into this house. Yeah, okay. So let's see what happens here. Got some stuff, oh, man. Okay, so that's one. What about you, Renee? Can you bring those 2 with you? She can. And what about you, Vic? I'm sure you can carry a bunch of stuff with you still. Let's see what we have. No. Got luggage over here. No zombies, fortunately enough. Yeah, it's totally safe. This place is safe. I think it's because I didn't bring the car or something, or it might have been like the first place I've been with the horses, but after they patched the horses, because the horses used to have saddlebags the same size as the car trunk, which is totally fair, to be honest. I mean, come on, a car trunk and 4 horses? What's the difference? If you have saddlebags, it's gonna carry, maybe the horses are even gonna carry more, but I don't think so actually, but you know. Depends on the car. Actually, it should carry way more than 200 pounds, but yeah. Well, game balancing and all that. I respect that. I respect it. So yeah, let's go out. Let's get away from here. And what the hell is that? Oh, that's a shadow. Okay, let's get the hell out of here and let's go to the human campsite. So that was a good thing. I mean, I wanted to go there. We ended up not going there. We ended up going to the soldier encampment, which turned out to be quite a hassle and quite bad. But in the end, I'm satisfied with how things went. Let's see how things really, really went. Oh. I went to the... How they went? They went to the wrong place. Why did you guys not warn me? I don't want to waste fuel. Our fuel situation is 9.3. And quickly and steadily going down. We're going over there, so... So we left stuff over at the Noisy Mausoleum. There's stuff, yeah, sure, but there's guys at the hospital. No, I don't remember. I will remember. Don't worry, guys. So let's see. We got 18 special items. Those are the weapons. 49 food, 7.5 fresh food, 12 gallons of fuel. That's gonna make up for the fuel that we spent on the car, which is really good. 78 luxury items, 3 antibiotics, 21 parts, and yeah. So it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Now, let's look at our data items, and let me actually get my my notes, because I have them over here. I have them written down. There they are. Okay, and here we go. So, data items, come to me, come to Pappy. Where the hell's Doug? I don't know where the hug is, but yeah, let's go. Okay, so we are gonna see... Oh, no, we did get more, so I'm not gonna be able to get everything. So, let's see. This one is not one of the ones that I had, so let's not even try. Let's not waste time there. This one is moving. And hash successful. Leaking police documents number 2. Attention all departments. Subject updated outbreak procedures. Our policies regarding outbreak procedures have changed to reflect the current outbreak conditions and the recommendations made by multiple precincts. Effective immediately, these new guidelines have been issued to prevent injuries to civilians and officers. Officers should alert dispatch when an infected individual is encountered. Provide details of the number of infected individuals and non-infected civilians in the area. Backup will be provided if possible. Number 2, officers are to warn non-infected civilians to evacuate the area. Bullhorns may be used if needed. Oh man. Oh man. Officers are urged to not lose sight of infected individuals during this time. Oh yeah, you shouldn't. Infected individuals will not respond to threats or warning shots and may be encouraged by this activity. Non-lethal methods are not encouraged. Starting immediately, officers will be issued animal restraint poles and instructions on how to use them. Infected individuals should be restrained with the restraint poles. After the infected individual is restrained, contact dispatch to order a removal team to take possession of the infected individual. If there are more infected than can be subdued with the restraint poles and the officers feel their well-being is endangered, lethal force is approved, but not encouraged apparently. If the responding officers are severely outnumbered by infected individuals, report a code 999 with details of your fallback location. Retreat to an area several blocks away in a location where you will be visible by backup or helicopters. Wait for backup. Local and state police will be coordinated efforts. Aid will be provided by federal agents in the area with some resources. All police efforts unrelated to maintaining order and the spread of infection are suspended until further notice. Yeah, that didn't go too well. I can't believe that went well. Those are not enough. So let's see. We got that first one. Let's go with this one. This thing is invade. Invade. And it is a behavioral... Oh, it's from the behavioral psychologist. I think we got this one before. Or from this guy. I've reviewed the material your office has sent. In regards to your question as to just how the illness is being transmitted so quickly in high-density population zones, there's definitely some basic human behavior at fault. The simplest explanation is crowd psychology. We have several behaviors at work here. One is a tendency for a few infected individuals to infiltrate a crowded area. This is the bystander effect at work, which is to say, when an infected individual attacks the person in a crowded area, people who could stop it are less likely to, thinking that someone else will or the authorities will be called. This allows the infected to remain in the public at large, transmitting the disease to others who will carry it back to their homes. Second, you have crowds forming around events such as an attack. All it takes is a few people to group around something to attract others. The longer they stand there, the more want to see what's going on, as others from the front leave or flee. Others push to the front to see what's happening. Even when people start to scream or leave, the crowd will not disperse until the majority thinks they are threatened and flees en masse. In cases where there are multiple attackers or even groups of infected, these spectator crowds become targets for further attacks. When the crowd starts to feel threatened, herd mentality kicks in, and you have large groups of people running blindly without any thought of concern for anyone else, which leads to people getting pushed over, trampled, knocked out. You'll notice on the tapes that the elderly, children, and smaller women being pushed over, why not smaller men, being pushed over more frequently. The chaos caused by family members being lost in the crowd can cause some people to stand in place looking for their loved ones, which leaves their guard down. Videos A and G have very good examples of this after the initial panic. The general public are now aware of these kinds of attacks, so what you see now is crowds going in angry with all the best intentions to destroy the infected, using more emotion than tactics, and, well, you can see the result. Once again, panic and flight are the usual result, but these groups of infected grow in strength with each one of these encounters. In essence, our basic human behaviors are working against our basic survival instincts. Curiously, the infected do seem to form crowds with other infected, a very common human instinct. However, they do not flee. This is definitely working to their advantage. I would advise your agency to use this crowd behavior to its advantage. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's definitely a good idea. Now, this one, it could be racing. Is it racing? No, it's not. Actually, it is insane. Right? Yes. Melissa, 3 of our cars responded to highway accident call, this morning. 2 of the men involved were found thrown from their truck with severe wounds. I'll spare you the details, but these were wounds that no one gets up from. One of the men was trying to get into the sedan? Saloon? Shouldn't be saloon in American? And anyway, that they hit, while the other was using the hand he had left to drag himself to our patrol car. I had heard that this new virus was a big deal, but these men were clearly dead. I don't presume to understand it, but I want nothing to do with it. The department, we just received orders to assist with the evacuation and quarantine procedures over in Kerrville. I talked to some of the guys here and with some of the local sheriffs, and we have decided that it would be best if we protected our own in a place where we can guarantee their safety. I'm going to finish out my shift and head directly home at 5. I want you to start packing clothes, food, medicine, and the guns from my cabinet and load them into the duffel bag, or duffel bags. Be prepared to go when I get there, and don't tell anyone. I'm doing this for our own safety. Dick. Yep. That's what you should do. Now this one, is it racing? It is not. Ramen? Is it ramen? No. I don't know what that is. Hammer, it's the one. Okay. Didn't I get this one before? Hammer. No, apparently I didn't. Okay. So it's a picture. House broken into while at store. Gun, food, and battery stolen. Now I know how all those RPG NPCs must have felt. Yeah, right. Let's see. 122. We have race. No, what is that? That's a new one as well. I don't know what that is. It's gotta be H-E. Hizori? Here. I don't know what that is. Anyway, let's not bother with that. So 127 right now. And that's gonna be the racing one. Yeah. Oh, it's not racing? It is racing. Did I write it wrong? Racing. Raging. Oh, yeah, raging. Yeah, it's not Oh, what? No, racing. Racing should be the one. Right? Carrying. Could it be carrying? It is carrying. Did I... Anyway. Somewhere PM and no later. You will not have a second chance, though you do not know where you are being brought. Tell no one where you are going. Come along, you will be approached and given a phone. Answer it, you will be asked for a password. That password is I am waiting for the big doctor. Speak only that phrase. Do not ask any questions. Do not do as you're told. All will make sense when something. Yeah. So people being rescued or something. Just normal stuff, I guess. We did find about people who are like in distant shelters and stuff, but I'm not sure if those are one of those. So wooden over here. And there we go. This is a picture? No, it's not. Intercepted data charting the spread number 2. The spread was facilitated by warlords capturing infected subjects and encasing them in containers marked as American relief containers. Dropped in enemy territories, these containers introduced the infestation to the other regions. The spread radiated out into nearby areas, quickly being introduced to higher population zones and areas with international traffic. We believe some of the Asian spread was due to smugglers and businessmen in the southern continent, not from the Mediterranean connection as originally thought. At this point, new information is very difficult to recover. Many countries are too busy trying to purge the infection to cooperate in research operations. Weaponized infection is not isolated to this case, however. We have several reports of infected individuals being introduced as means to settle tribal or territorial grudges, which may in fact be the reason the spread was not contained as quickly as it should have theoretically been. Yeah. Man, humankind never fails to take advantage of... Yeah. Anyway, they're probably all dead by now, which is what they deserve. This one is bottled. There we go. And I am pleased to report the team seems to have arrived safely and are eager to begin research. Morale is high, and I wish to give my congratulations... so this is for the CDC. Yeah, CDC number 1. I wish to give my congratulations to Dr. Yasler for her stirring welcome speech. I believe her faith in our abilities is well placed. Our first order of business from HQ, however, I found vaguely troubling. The countdown is being referred to as a virus, which my colleagues believe is a premature and potentially misleading assessment. While it admittedly has several key aspects in common with various Lysa viruses, that does not rule out other potential classifications, such as a parasitic infestation, some kind of amoebic or fungal infection, all we know, or even significantly advanced bacteria. I even heard Dr. Crane and Dr. Morse joking that it could be a nanobot attack or a goddamn comment from all we know. And yes, I reprimanded them as per policy. While I understand the intent is to make the countdown easier to speak about in shorthand, I believe the classification is potentially in error and would like to state my objection to it. That is all for this update. I will write again for when something significant occurs. This is from Dr. Elaine. I think that's how it's pronounced. I got number 3 here, and we have read that one before. If you guys want to just brush up on that, and number 6 over here as well. So we're following their advancements. I think, wait a minute, there was an incident. Yeah, so Dr. Elaine, I think it's trapped in basically things are not going too good for them. And this one over here is... Animal? Animal. Yeah. So it's the CDC number 5. Tragic news, says Dr. Elaine. A pair of our research vehicles were part of a convoy headed to a hot zone research station near Dallas and were apparently attacked by some kind of mob. We lost radio contact fairly quickly, and when we were able to regain communications, apparently 2 of the support vehicles had been lost and several personnel killed. I will list them here. And do we know any of these? No. Louis... No, we don't know any of these. Reports dealing with the chaos and its origin have been slow to come in, due in part to HQ's insistence that we focus primarily on recovering and analyzing the data in the research vehicles that managed to make the trip back from Dallas. While I understand the desire to preserve important samples and data, I cannot help but find the gesture more than a little callous. I did contact Commander Reeve about potentially sending out search parties to attempt to find and recover our missing staff, but the suggestion was quickly shut down. I would like it on record that I did so. That is all I have the energy to go through today. My apologies. Yeah. So, yeah. So let's find... What's her name? I don't remember her name, but let's find the new girl and have a chat with her. No, that's Elaine. Because I want to know about her. I want to get to know her a little bit. Oh, Jennifer, since she's in the kitchen. Okay. Where the hell's Marcus? Or Mark, or I think Mark. Hi, something I can do? So anything that would improve your mood? Me? Oh, that's thoughtful. How about, can I trouble you for some fresh coffee beans? I don't drink it, but I love making it for others just for the smell. And I guess deodorant? I just like a fresh scent to invigorate me, you know? Yep, I'll see what I can find. I can also write it down on my notepad, because I have it right here. Oh, by the way, what's her name? Jennifer. So it's a long name. It's the second long name we have over here. So Jennifer wants coffee and deodorant. But anyway, I had a question for her. Sure. Can you tell me about what happened before we found you? I was working at that hotel, like always. The hotel has been evacuated and my boss and most of the staff left. I was trying to get in touch with my parents, but the phones weren't working. I don't drive. They usually pick me up. Jeff, the bellboy, he said that if we were staying, we needed to secure the hotel. He told me that I should lock myself in the supply room because it was the safest. He went outside to board up some of the windows and I never saw him again. I guess he went for help? Yeah. Maybe we could check on your parents for you? Oh, that's nice, but they're smart people. I'm sure they're not at home anymore. I know they're safe at the shelter somewhere. Yeah, hopefully so. So anything you need at the shelter? I'd like if we had some way of treating the sick. I'd be glad to help tend to the wounded, or at the very least, help them make them comfortable. I wish I could do more. So yeah, what are your skills? I managed the front desk and guest relations at the hotel. I was told I was good at that. I don't know. I guess just trying to be nice to people. Maybe that's weird. I guess it was a good match for the hotel anyway. Yep. I'm sure it was. And it's going to be a good match for us as well, especially if she's on our side. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take care of all my inventory, gonna prepare for the night, because we're going to spend the rest of the day here, and we're not going to leave for right now. But for right now, we're going to end the episode. I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Dead State Reanimated. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.